Hello, this is KC from KC Grandpa Tech, where we talk about tech, fun stuff, and much, much more. Today I want to talk to you about some gaming laptops. Now, recently I did an unboxing and review of the Acer 5 laptop, where I unboxed it and took it apart, and we looked at it in detail. Now, my buddy, he didn't go with the ACER Nitro 5. He decided to go with the HP Pavilion gaming laptop. And I want to do some comparisons today. Let's look at them. Let's look at their specs. Let's look at what they look like. And let's get to that right now. Now, if we start on the right side, you have, of course, your SD card compatible. You'll notice that there is no CD-ROM now on these laptops anymore. The CD-ROM obviously is going away, forwarding to download instead of using a CD-ROM disk, and of course you can pick them up separately. The drive storage light, of course. You have a USB-C 3.2, the R45 jack to connect directly to the internet if you're not using Wi-Fi, and it has one Type A 3.2 USB connector. That's your standard connector, and your HDMI port. Now on the opposite side, on the left side, you have one USB-A 3.2, and your power connector is located there. Let me go into more specs right now. Now, if we compare the two, of course, this is the Acer. Both have the AWSD. The keys are slightly raised on the keyboard. Obviously, the keyboard on the Acer is red. On the HP is green. On the right-hand side, you have the HDMI 2.0 output with HCP audio. You have one USB-A type connector, and you have your USB-C connector. On the opposite side, compared to the HP, though, you have two versus one USB-As, and you also your R45 connector. Your power connector, unlike the HP, which connects on the left-hand side, is in the back of the machine. Now, that's where some of the specs get similar. Now, so far, both laptops are relatively the same. Now, I personally like the Acer feel. It's thicker. It's a little bit, and you can grip it a little better. I found my buddy's HP Pavilion a little chintzy when I pressed on the case. You could bend it a little. The keyboards just felt, chintzy when you were connecting it, but that's my personal opinion. If you have one of those, please in the comments section. Now, comparatively speaking, the two machines were very similar in specs. Both the HP has a 16.1 inch display. The Acer has a 17.3. Both are using an Intel 5 1030H, and they both have a Geforce GTX 1650 video card, which is excellent for gaming. If you're not familiar with gaming or just getting started, that's about middle of the way on the way of video cards. Both were configured with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and both came with a 512 SD hard drive. Now, in weight, both were relatively comparable. The Acer is about 6 pounds. The HP came configured was 5.3 pounds, a little bit lighter, but so it felt lighter. You know what I mean? When you grab a laptop and it's like, okay, fine. That's where a lot of the differences started to happen. The one thing about both laptops is when you look at a laptop, you want to look at expandability. How much RAM can I add? If I want to upgrade the hard drive, do I have to replace the hard drive, or can I add another hard drive? These are some of the things you need to look at. So let me show you that now. Now, when we look inside of the HP laptop, both machines have dual fans. Both have two RAM slots, and both are expandable up to 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. Now, unfortunately, the HP has only one socket for your hard drive, which is an M2. So it comes in whatever configuration you buy it in. And this one in particular, it was purchased with a 512 M2 drive. If you wanted to upgrade to a larger hard drive, you would have to, clone the drive and then replace it. Compared to, if we look at the Acer, now, Acer is extremely expandable. Okay, and as you can see here, it has two M2 slots and a standard 2.5 hard drive slot. What that means, of course, is that the machine came with 512, and if you wanted to add, let's say, a terabyte or a 2 terabyte M2 drive, it's very easy to do. Just pop it in. And then if you wanted to put a regular SSD drive in there of whatever size, so totally you could put 6 gigabytes of RAM, 6 bytes of hard drive space into this thing. Now the other thing was, if you noticed on the two of them, the battery size, the HP comes with a 55 watt, where the Acer, if I read the numbers correctly, is 135 watt. That's going to give you a bit more playtime. And now the other comparison, of course, is that the Acer has cool technology. What does that mean? One of the things about playing on a laptop, as you know, the longer you're playing, the hotter it can get. And that's why a lot of people purchase laptop coolers. But this thing the Acer has two more vents in the back. So rather than a standard vent, it has two larger vents to allow more airflow. And with the cool sense, it'll kick the fans up. And because it has the larger heatsink, will definitely give you a better playtime, because the machine is not going to get so hot. Let me tell you some more. So the couple of games that we were playing, and we kind of did a comparison on the two machines. The Rise of Tomb Raider, love that game. Battlefield 1, Doom, and Metal Gear. Okay, and both machines played very, very well. But now, when we unplugged the machine from the power supply, my friend's HP Pavilion only lasted about an hour when we were playing Full Metal Jacket or Metal Gear, where mine kept going for about another hour, an hour and a half. So that's a very intense game. So comparatively speaking, the battery life on the HP seems to be much less. Now, when I took the machine and I loaded it with Corel Video Studio, and I rendered some videos, because obviously I'm a YouTuber, the rendering took about 8 minutes 50 seconds for the movie. So we took the same video and put it into the HP. We wanted to see, hey, how much better was it? And for the same video, we compared it. Was that it took 10 minutes and 3 seconds to do the same video. So I said, okay, well, maybe it was just the video and the way the graphics were. So we threw another one in. And in the second video, the Acer only took 7 minutes and 3 seconds to do the rendering, and the HP took 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So it seemed that the HP seemed to be a little bit slower with rendering graphics if you're going to be using it for graphic situations. So, my final thoughts. Both are good machines. Both are mid-range, okay? But it seems like for me personally that the Acer 5 is a step above in a lot of things. In the gaming, in the resolution, in rendering when I'm using Corel Draw, doing the videos. Overall, it just seems like to me it's personally a better machine. But what do you think? And don't forget, please, to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I like bringing you various product reviews and such like that. So, I'm looking forward to doing that and having you as a subscriber to my channel. Now, that being said, HP and HP's this is their introduction into the gaming market, and Acer obviously has been out there a long time, and Dell, of course, as we know, can manufacture probably the best gaming machine, but it's pricing. So, anyway, that's my thoughts. Well, what do you think? What has been your experience with both machines? And did you find the Acer faster? Did you find the HP faster? I found the Acer faster, and I like the expandability of it and the battery life. So again, this is Casey from Casey Grandpa Tech out. And until next time, take care of yourself.